Good day, listeners. Welcome to Mielle English Podcast, where you can improve your English through simple, natural conversations about everyday life. Whether you're a beginner or an intermediate learner, we hope this podcast helps you become more confident in speaking and understanding English. To all of our returning listeners, thank you so much for supporting every episode we publish. Your encouragement means so much to us. And if this is your very first time listening, welcome. We're truly happy you're here. Every episode of this podcast comes from the heart. Our goal is not only to help you learn English, but also to inspire you, encourage you, and help you grow through meaningful conversations. I'm Miss M.
And I'm Daryl.
Today we're talking about something exciting and a little scary at the same time. My first solo trip. Have you ever traveled alone? Or maybe you've dreamed about it, but never had the courage to go. Let's talk about that today.
I really like this topic because traveling alone can change the way you see the world and yourself.
That's true. I remember thinking that a solo trip sounded exciting, but I also wondered, what if I get lost? What if I don't know anyone? Those thoughts can be a little scary.
Exactly. I think many people feel that way before their first trip alone. Were you nervous before you left?
Very nervous. The night before my trip, I checked my bag many times. I kept asking myself if I forgot something important. Then, when I arrived at the airport, I looked around and realized, this is really happening.
I can imagine that feeling. Excited, but also wondering if everything will be okay.
Yes, but after taking the first step, I felt something different. I thought, I can actually do this. Sometimes confidence begins with one small step.
I like that. One small step. Did anything unexpected happen during your trip?
Actually, yes. I got lost while looking for my hotel. I was holding my phone, turning around, trying to understand the map. For a moment, I wanted to give up.
Oh no. What did you do?
I smiled and asked someone for directions. I was a little shy, but the person was very kind. That reminded me that most people are happy to help when you ask politely.
That's a great lesson. Sometimes we're afraid to ask for help because we don't want to bother anyone. But asking questions is also part of traveling.
Exactly. And I also realized something else. When you're alone, you notice small things more. The sound of birds, the smell of fresh coffee, the quiet streets in the morning. You have time to enjoy every little moment.
I love that. When we travel with friends, we usually spend time talking. But when we're alone, we pay more attention to the world around us.
That's true. And honestly, I also learned to enjoy my own company. I didn't need someone beside me every minute. I could sit in a cafe, watch people, read a book, or simply enjoy the view.
Do you think everyone should try traveling alone at least once?
I think so. It doesn't have to be far away. It could be a nearby town, a beach, a park, or even a place you've never visited in your own city. The important thing isn't the distance. It's giving yourself the chance to explore.
That's a wonderful way to think about it. Sometimes we wait for the perfect travel partner, but maybe the best companion for one trip is ourselves.
I couldn't agree more. A solo trip teaches you responsibility. You make your own decisions. You solve your own problems. And when the day ends, you realize you're stronger than you thought.
I think that's something many listeners can relate to. Life itself is a journey. Sometimes people will walk beside us. Sometimes we'll walk alone. But every step helps us grow.
Beautifully said. And to everyone listening, if you've been dreaming about taking your first solo trip, maybe this is your sign. You don't have to be fearless. You only need enough courage to begin.
Before we finish, let's learn a few useful English words from today's conversation.
Our first word is solo. It means doing something alone. Example, she went on a solo trip to the beach.
Next is journey. A journey means traveling from one place to another. Example, journey teaches us something new.
The third word is explore. Explore means to discover or learn about a new place. Example, we love to explore new cities.
Our fourth word is courage. Courage means being brave even when you're afraid. Example, it takes courage to try something new.
Next is direction. Direction tells you where to go. Example, I asked for directions to the hotel.
The sixth word is adventure. An adventure is an exciting experience. Example, every trip becomes a new adventure.
And our final word is confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself. Example, traveling alone helped me build confidence.
Those are wonderful words to remember. Try using them in your own conversations this week.
Before we say goodbye, here's something we'd like you to remember. Sometimes the greatest journey isn't about discovering a new place. It's about discovering a new version of yourself. When you trust yourself enough to take that first step, you'll realize that you're stronger, wiser, and braver than you ever imagined. Every small adventure becomes a beautiful chapter in your life.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We hope today's conversation helped you practice your English and encouraged you to believe in yourself a little more.
If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love for you to join us again next time for another simple and heartfelt English conversation. Until then, keep learning, keep smiling, and never stop exploring the beautiful journey of life.
Take care, everyone. See you in the next episode of Mielle English Podcast.